When we go into, the county convention can't do any business while the committees are in their committee meetings. That's when you'll get your guest speakers and stuff like that.
So my question is, will you be interviewing those couple of people that want to be interviewed before 10 o'clock, or will you wait until 10 o'clock to go into that interview session?
After, once the convention starts, we will be dismissed to go to our place of business.
If you have 2 or 3 people that are running are coming to be interviewed for the same slate, then you pick out which ones, the committee picks out which person to put on. How many people are on the committee that makes the decision?
5.
Okay, all good.
They all stand erect and they all break.
Okay.
They're all Republicans. I will tell you this though, I've been very impressed with the way they've gone about it, and some of the people I think were all treated well that have been interviewed. And I saw some minds changing by listening to people. And so I think it's been a good process. But, and we had there's at least one position where 3 people have trying to get it. And by the way, we haven't made a decision on anybody yet. Because that's our job too at the convention. After we vote for after we hear from the last couple of people, the 5 of us will finalize the slate. And then walk out and do it, and what happens, happens.
May I ask, how many questions you ask in the interview? Is it per the, the open, say if someone walked in and really didn't know what they wanted to do, what kind of questions are you asking in the interviewing process?
What do you mean, they didn't know what they wanted to do?
Well, I mean, what position, I mean, do they walk in and say, I want to be, vice chairman of hospitality?
Yes, that's the normal.
That's
way.
what, okay.
Now, we have had some people that walked in, and one particular person, I can remember, walked in, and what she described was a different job.
Oh.
It was one of the other jobs. And so I said, you might not want to go for that job. And we gave her the rules.
Right.
And she said, I think I'd be better for this.
Right.
And so we interviewed her for that. I mean, we try to be as open as we can be.
Right, that's what I'm asking, is what kind, once you determine the position, what do you ask of these?
We just ask them about themselves, what their experience is, and why they think they could do a good job at that, or whatever.
Okay.
And we don't have any script that we're going by.
How does your committee come about?
We were appointed by the county committee of the GOP. We were voted in at the first quarterly meeting. And so the county committee is the ruling body of the GOP. And we wouldn't be doing this if they hadn't voted us into those positions.
Okay, here are the 17 officers. Again, if you're in the back, it may be a little tough to see some of that. Those are the 17 officers that Greg's committee will have interviewed people for, made their best assessment, who could do the most in the GOP in each position, and present that slate at the meeting. And then we'll review the names that are next to each one of those 17 positions, decide amongst ourselves, amongst our delegates will decide, you will decide who you want to vote for in that. And as Harold mentioned, we could do the whole slate right there, or the whole slate minus several positions. We really don't want to get into going through all 17 individually. That's why we've got a committee there to hear the input from everybody. They've had experience, and they can match them up to the requirements of each one of the jobs.
What we're looking to do is to put a little movement forward to build the Fayette County Republican Party. So we've been kind of going downhill for some time, and this is my own personal opinion of what the reason. That is, here in Fayette County for a number of years, in November, as long as you had Republican behind your name, you were going to get elected. So we haven't had a real hard task for all of us Republicans to get together and try to get Republicans elected, because it's not going to be automatic. But I'm telling you, as it's stated here with what he showed you to start with, that trend is changing, especially here in Fayette County. And the same thing as it happened in Clayton County some years ago, Democrats were in control. Over in Henry County, for the first time in 40 years, they elected a Democrat county commissioner. And we ain't far behind. So what the effort is here is to try to help get the Republican Party building, so that we can put off that time, sometime in the future, however far it is, to keep all of our elected officials in the Republican column. We can't wait any longer and wait until the Democrats start to move forward and move into positions. It's a whole lot easier if we can head it off and start building our party back now. And so that's why, in my view, that's why we're here, and that is our objective. And what we're trying to do is get people into all of these positions here that doesn't have to have somebody to get behind them with a whip and say, let's go, let's go. That they're self-starters and they'll go out there and each one do their job individually. And also, we will be working after all this is done to get precinct chairman in all the 36 precincts. Right now, even though we've just gone through the mass precinct process, we still have at least a dozen precincts that had 0 people at the mass precinct meeting. We do not have a precinct chairman in many of those places.
I think
Now,
it's
today,
what's that, precincts? I think it was 10.
okay.
But that was 10 or 11.
But then, what we're hoping to do with those that are in that position that's already listed and those that we find is to activate them to get things moving in their precinct. So that 2 years from now, everybody is moving forward together and doing it piece by piece by piece. And that way we can achieve, in my opinion, the most over the next couple of years. Yeah.
How do these people impact the reapportionment that's going to be coming at the state level?
We do not have a vote in that process. However, a lot of us individually are going to be talking with our state senator and state representative, as well as the governor and anybody else we can, to try to exert some influence on them. We don't have a vote, but we can possibly and probably have some influence by our contacts with the people that represent us that will be voting.
We've got to do something akin to what the immigration bill, we've got to lobby and make our voices heard at the state capitol. That's what we've got to do.
You know, one of the problems we have right now is we have 7 people in our legislative delegation up in Atlanta. 4 of them are Democrats. That doesn't represent this community at all. This was a gift from Governor Barnes. He redistricted us because we were the most Republican. And so he cut off a little bit of each in front of the northern parts of our county. And now we have people from Clayton County and Fulton County who are our representatives. So we got to get rid of them. So it's really going to be crucial. A lot of us have talked to people already, and we're not going to stop until it's over. I mean, because this was really critical to us. We got to get rid of
We
them.
can't
My senator
overemphasize the importance of getting the redistricting done right. Not like Roy Barnes did, look like spiders out there with legs in 1,000 different directions for some of the
And
districts.
we're redistricting the whole state, but also, all the congressional districts are going to be redistricted as well. people that you might know. You know, like you, Lynn Westmoreland is on that committee to redistrict the whole United States. So, I mean, he's in a really good position